Okay, Pete, this video is for you. And this afternoon I made a special box so that I can transport it over to Phil's, and then Phil can safely get it to you tomorrow. Now, first of all, it's all scrap lumber. I don't probably need to remind you that there's nothing worse than plywood slivers. It's not finished off, it's not sanded down, it's a crate. Okay, there's two screws holding the cover on, and they are a number 2 Robertson. Now, by the way, I would advise that you leave it in the case or in the crate until you've decided where you want to hang it. At least that's what I would do. Now, I've got padding all the way around the sides, so you know it could be turned on its side or even on its face and not damaged. But the best way to transport it would be laying on its back like this. Now, you probably notice here there's a bit of a slot. Well, that's because the hanger goes into that slot. So when you take it out of the box, you take it out the bottom first. Okay? And then you can hang it up. You'll notice that I left the pendulum on. And we'll go over to a place to hang it up and I'll talk about that there. I can't think of anything else to tell you. When you put it back, you would put it back in reverse. Put the hanger in first, and then put the tail in last. Okay, let's go and hang this thing up. Now, I think it's kind of important that you remember to leave the elastic band on until you finally get it where you want it. And then take the elastic band off. And watch that you don't accidentally lift up on the pendulum, because if you do, it's going to unhook. Okay? So all we do now is we just give it a little swing and it should keep going. Now, the rest is pretty straightforward. I know where you work. I know you're used to machines and stuff like this, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. Anyway, enjoy. Now there's something I failed to mention here, and it's kind of important with this particular movement, and that is that when you're setting it, you only turn the minute hand forward. Don't turn it back. Turn it forward. In other words, in the fall, when you want to turn your clock back 1 hour, you turn it ahead 11 hours. And, of course, in the springtime, it's quite easy. You just turn it ahead 1 hour. Always move the minute hand forward. Otherwise, you're going to mess up the gong, and you're going to have to take the batteries out and do it, well, you can always phone me. It's a little bit complicated, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. Anyway, once again, enjoy.